Diverse holiday decorations may be hard to come by, so one New York teen decided to take it upon himself to fill the void. This is so cool.
Yeah, Case and Dean created a full line of inclusive holiday merchandise, which includes an array of Santas and ornaments that represent different cultures and communities. And he is joining us this morning to share his story. So, Casey, great to have you here.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for what you are doing. And let's talk about the inclusive Christmas brand, because it's actually a very personal story to you.
It is.
And why you decided to go ahead and launch this. So what's the story?
So the story is, I moved to the suburbs a few years ago, and my dad has always been really big on holiday decorations, so he kind of goes crazy with the inflatables especially. And one year I was looking for an Asian Santa inflatable because I was like, oh, that's half my family. I think it's important to have that part of my family represented in my holiday decorations. And we looked on the market and there just wasn't anything. So I went to my mom and I was like, we should do something about this. If there isn't anything on the market already, we should make one. And that's what we did. Within a month, we had an LLC. I worked on making a website. We talked to tons of different manufacturers, and yeah, that's kind of how we got here.
Wow. Did you get any pushback from manufacturers when you said I want to make an Asian Santa? Were they confused?
No, not at all. At first, it was hard to get the manufacturers to get the designs quite right, you know. So we went through a lot of different designs, but eventually we got there with something we really liked, and the manufacturers were more than happy.
And I love your products. And as you blew this up in front of your house, what was the reaction from neighbors? People
were like, oh my goodness, what is this? This is so weird, but so cool at the same time. Because there's nothing else like it on the market. And a lot of people were like, oh, I want to buy one of those for so-and-so family member. People were really excited that now more groups are being represented in a holiday that so many people celebrate.
Yeah, how many Santas do you have in the collection now?
Currently we have 5 Santas. Okay. So we have our original was Asian Santa, and then we had Pride Santa, Black Santa, Female Santa, and Hanukkah Hank was our most recent addition due to popular demand.
Okay.
Awesome. I love that. And what's been the reaction? I mean, you're selling this stuff in a lot of places,
all
including
over the place.
Walmart, right?
Yes.
That's huge. I mean, that's a really big deal that so many people could now get your product. So what's been the reaction?
Yeah, people are just really excited. Of course, we have had our fair share of like pushback from the general public. I think some people just aren't ready for a different Santa, but most people are like really excited that there is something that represents them on the market or someone they know. And I think it's also a lot of children feel more represented in the holiday, and they're like, oh, like someone like me could be Santa.
Yes.
So I think that's really exciting for them.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 16.
Wow, this is amazing, launching your own product line at 16 years old, and you've kind of expanded now to bags and mugs and ornaments, right?
Yes.
And how are sales going?
Sales are going pretty well, especially this year. They're doing pretty well. We're getting a lot of sales from the South and a lot of very random places.
Yeah.
Like rural Alaska, we have towns where we get multiple orders from, which, you know, people are talking about them in these towns, and they're like, oh my goodness, like look at these products.
So awesome.
We haven't been able to find them anywhere else.
These are great.
Can I just show you these? They're like the cutest things you've ever seen. Do we have a closer shot of this? But they're like just adorable. I love them.
Yeah.
They're so creative and so beautiful too. They make great gifts. Now, not only Walmart, you're on Amazon too. And I think next, is it Home Depot?
Yeah, we're working on Home Depot, and hopefully after this segment, we will get there.
I mean, we're happy to spread the word, but this is so amazing. Like, what do you have to say for your success? Every time you get into another huge box store, are you thinking, wow, I'm really doing this still?
Yeah, I mean,
he's so calm and cool, collected, right?
Just thinking about how far I've come in the past year, because we only launched a year and a couple months ago. So I just think like, oh my goodness, we came from having like a non-functional website to being in like online, in store, in only a year. So I think that's really exciting. I think it's because people are excited and people are pretty receptive to the product and are willing to carry it.
I think what you're doing is amazing, out of the box, and to your point about not everybody's ready, that's on them, because you are doing something that is reflective of you and what other folks want to see, right? And just so you know, like as somebody who, I'm a single dad, and you look at some of these decorations, you're like, oh, well, that's a family in the decorations. Right? So it's great to see your own story represented in some of the decorations. So hats off to you and what you're doing. What are some of the positive responses you've gotten?
Yeah, obviously a vast majority of our response has been positive. People are just so excited. A lot of people come and thank us for these products. We did a holiday fair in White Plains, and we had people come by and they were like, you know what, I don't really want to buy anything, but they just gave me money for the business to help fund the business. And I was like, oh my, I was just so shocked that some people were, and one of them was like, oh, this isn't for me. He was a retired firefighter, but he gave me money for the business. And that was just one of the most exciting things that's ever happened. I would have never expected that. And even the people that might not be ready, they still understand why this is important to me.
Good stuff.
Well, you are so lucky to have such supportive parents.
Yeah,
Kudos to your
definitely.
mom for being awesome and having you live your dream. Thanks so much, Casey and Dean, for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see what's next. Come on back, keep us posted, okay?